What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another daily YouTube video where we cover the market, our trades, and all the content from EA. Let's get straight into the video. Today is Tuesday. I'm actually recording this just before the Man City Bayern game. I'm going to watch it in peace after. And the SBC we have today is Carlos Alberto Prime, who can of course play centre back. The stats are obviously pretty damn crazy. And this card was worth, I think, around 900k before he got leaked. Let me just check. If we take a look on Footbin, he's 639k right now. He was before the leak around 900k, and the SBC is coming in at a price of 667. That's really affordable and really good value. Obviously these two, 84, 87, 87, 88. Easy to craft. How long is it here for? That's honestly amazing. Really good value to craft during Team of the Season, and I'm really happy with that from EA. I'm probably going to get it before Team of the Season because I'm impatient. That's what EA want. They want us to do that kind of stuff and crumble, and I will crumble. I believe that is all the content from EA today. Let's just take a look on Footbin to see if I've missed anything. It looks like that's... Oh, we got the Fantasy Foot. They got the upgrade, and we're going to talk about that in a minute as we are trading some of these cards. But first of all, I just want to tell you, I have sold all my Dutch investments. All my Dutch investments have now been sold, and we've now moved on to, obviously, El Shaarawy's. But have they all gone? A lot of El Shaarawy's, which have been here for, like, honestly, over a week now. They need to go... Oh, see, he's not even gone. I need to get rid of this card. Close your eyes, because it's going to be ugly. Oh, it's not even that bad. I thought they're going to be 50k ones. That's okay. We need to get out of these cards. I've had them for so long, man. I probably could keep lazy selling them, but in honesty, I'd rather have the space to my transfer list right now, because I'm trading a lot of other cards, as you guys can see. Let's quickly get into the Fantasy Foot card that I want to talk about, and then also the Trophy Titans team, because these are the main investments today, and Team of the Week. These are our main investments today. So as you are all aware, these cards got their upgrades today, or yesterday, because you're watching this on Wednesday, and we've seen some crazy things happen to these cards. Well, Matoma was 70k, 71k. He got upgrade, he went all the way down to 57k. I don't know why. Explain the logic there to me, because he's gone from an 87 to a 90, or whatever he went up by, I don't know. He's dropped over 10k, 15k pretty much. It screams overinvestment, and it screams a graph I always buy. Considering this guy is still a live card, they might be playing a tough team in Chelsea this week. Chelsea aren't in the best of form. You could argue Brighton are genuinely better right now. And then if they win that, I think he can, and maybe Forest, he can actually get another +1. Make him 91 rated fodder. And if you actually have a look at the price of 91 rated fodder, it's 77k. So he has a lot of room to grow. Also, looking at this for 90 rated fodder, he was actually the cheapest 90 rated fodder. So if you can see this card at 57k, feel free to buy. We did post this in our Patreon way before. 57k, 610 just after content. I picked up honestly like 40 of this card, I think, at around 58k max. I think it's a really good investment, because he's going to at least rise in hype for the weekend. Not to mention he did get usable stats. If you have a look at the card stats, they're not insane, but they're not terrible by any means either. This is a very usable Prem card, 4-star, 3-star. The 3-star lets him down. But yeah, let's not forget this is a live card which can still get upgrades, and he's in a really good form in real life. So that's my first investment, and I really do like that. If you guys want to get involved in Matoma at 57k, perfect price in my opinion, you'll be riding with me. Trophy Titan, there's been a lot of players who've been making on these in the last 24 hours. I'm not sure if it was before or after the last video, but we may be making a lot of plays on these cards. And the same goes for Team of the Week. Team of the Week obviously goes out of packs today on Wednesday as you watch this video. And there's a lot of plays which you can also make here too. And we're going to run through them all right now. I'm going to basically tell you every single trade I posted in my Patreon, so you guys can get involved if you want to, and you still have the prices available. My favorite investment is, of course, it's actually Rafael Leao, because this card just continues to fly. He's now 52k. I was picking him up at 45k yesterday. Show you the tip where we posted him. Rafael Leao, 45k. Look at this, just over 24 hours ago. Now he is at the astronomical price of, he's just fallen, look, 45k, boom to 51. 50k, I feel comfortable with you buying this card. I think he does well. Under 43 on PC. Don't see this card stopping. He's a second in form with a massive stat upgrade. This other card is very expensive, and this per month is not here either. This is like the best Leao card, and honestly I think he can keep rising as well as being out of packs today too, so he's going to rise even more. Jesus is another card I really like. I've been getting lazy sales at 20k. As you can see, this might not be the bottom because he's been steadily rising since the weekend. I still think this is a good price, under 17k. And 15k on PC. I really like that for our packs. I can see him doing really well, just like Konate did last week. Just to see, let's see where Konate is actually at right now. It's been a week since he's been out of packs. He was obviously 13k. He's just continuing to rise, 22k. you see this card at 20k, feel free to buy in my opinion. You can go for the 92s, but I'm not huge on them right now. Sane I love, Wijnaldum and Medina I'm okay with, but Sane is another card I've had really good times with, lazy selling, at 38k plus. Honestly, 33k or lower, feel free to buy. He's a second in form with a kind of similar dynamic in game. People will confuse it, and you will get some lazies, as people struggle to find it. Here's a Rafael Leao selling right now, 53k. It's obviously too low, so I need to make sure I raise these. Something else was sold. Oh, it's probably those Shrawis. So I need to make sure I raise those prices right now. Leroy Sané though, really good investment in my opinion. I think he does really well at packs. Wijnaldum is one of the cheapest 88s fodder. Not to mention with all the Dutch stuff going on, and Hullet Gang can do well. I'm not as hot. And we have Medina, who's obviously also a second in form. Great stats, honestly, really, really good stats. And a second in form too, so should lazy sell well. We have a lot of options from this team week in terms of who you can and want to lazy sell. You have, in order of favoritism, I have Leao, Sane, Jesus, and then these two are the same. This top three, if you want to go all in on those three cards and just lazy sell, I think they're fantastic. I've had Team of the Week coming on Wednesday, aka today. It's awful. These cards should do really well. 92 rated fodder could be a move, but I prefer 93 rated fodder closer if you want to go for fodder. Because hey, look, it's only an extra few K and you're getting a 93 instead. 95k here, really good on both platforms. But the biggest play you can really make is this Casillas. He's just a bit above closer, and not to mention he's extremely usable and Spanish, and he's got dynamic, and the other cards even more expensive. So just pointing, I know his supply is crazy, he's pointing in all the directions for this card to perform well. I see no reason to panic on this card, and in all honesty, I think you should be picking up this card at, I picked up a ton at 102, 103 we posted I believe at today. What did we post it at? 105k I actually said today. If anything under 105, feel free to buy in my opinion, because I must have bought that as well. PC, if you can get 105 or 100, it's the ideal, but 102, 103 will be fine too. Those are some really good team of the week, fodder investments. In terms of crazy cards to lazy sell, Lan took a big hit today with that SBC. These two cards are incredible for lazy selling, especially Torres. Torres is lazy selling like crazy. I've been picking him up under 17k, last night I was getting 16. Under 17, listing for 3k more, just make 2k card. Honestly, he's been insane. We did post that one up here. This is all the Patreon I'm showing you guys. A link in the description if you want to join the Patreon for this many tips a day. Really good price. And the next one's Del Piero at 28k. I've got two lazy sales at 34k plus now. And again, I think he does really well out of packs, because even though he's 4-4, it's still a really good card for cheap and really easy to get on chem. I really like these cards for out of packs. If you want to go all in on these cards at 28 and 17k or lower, I really like it, and I'm not against it, as I have a ton of each myself, and I will continue to lazy sell. And they're pretty close to fodder, but they're not. This one's not fodder, but he lazy sells good, so there's no real reason to panic there in my opinion. Yeah, this team of the week's gonna go out of packs. I'd avoid KDB and expensive cards with team of season around the corner. And yeah, that might be it for now, and I'll just flick through all my investments. Let's see what's sold. Probably gonna be Dean. There goes a closer, 118. Wow, we just talked about closer. I must have paid 95 to 98. Look at his price. That's what you call a massive lazy sale during the video. That's why you list for crazy prices. People just buy it. I mean, I can rebuy this card back for now 20k cheaper, which means I cashed in 15k and I still hold the same investment. In terms of fodder, it's a really easy play, and I mean, it's just a crazy lazy sale. I don't even think I have another closer listed up right now, so it's kind of insane to me that I haven't sold on such a small. Oh, there's another closer. Oh, there's a few. There's some, but still, even get that is insane. I'm not going to relist any of these because I want to adjust these prices and raise them. Let me show you my unassigned pile. It's massive, and you won't be able to see most of the cards. Here's going to be a ton of Matomas, which I picked up for 58k or lower. Lots of good snipes here. I think he continues to rise to at least 65k before the game on the weekend. And it looks like I bought more Matomas than I thought, because that's the only card I can see. Yikes. Well, I mean, it's not really ideal because I would have liked to have traded other cards in my transfer list, but hey, let's just send them all up. And I guess I'll be lazy listing my Matomas because I can't see any of my other cards until I do that. So it does look like I have at least 50 Matomas. Do the maths on that, you're looking at around almost 3 million coins invested in Matoma. So hopefully he does well. You can see he's already 59k though, so hopefully that does all okay. Come on, send them up. Sure, I'll get lazy sales on these Matomas too while I wait. So let's see what other cards now appear. I can't just be Matomas. I have other cards too, surely. I was about to say, how many Matomas did I buy? Holy crap. probably like 60 it looks like in the end. And here's the Leao's, which you can see for the buy price at 50k or lower. And then here's Torres's, you'll see at 17k. Some great, is that crazy snipe? And then some Jesus's. In honesty, I'm not panicking on any of these investments. I'll just be lazy selling out over time, and I think you should do the same. If Matoma is that low, I think it's a pretty low risk play. I think you make a lot of coins. We should see a new team of the week today. It's not gonna be the best. I'll keep the risk low and on trades like the ones I've just shown you because the risk isn't too high, and we're gonna get new Premier League soon and team of the season leagues. Be aware of a crash coming or like a drop on the top tier cards. Other than that, keep lazy selling like all the cards I've shown you in the video should be fine. I'm doing every single one. I'm heavily unassigned. You can see I have 2.6 mil coins. I think in total I have 17.5 if I go liquid again. So you can imagine I'm 15 mil coins invested pretty much. But other than that, thank you for watching. I stream twice daily on Twitch at 2:30 PM and 10 PM UK time, so give that a follow. I have a free trading Discord. I have a paid premium section, which is called the Patreon, where the link for that is in the description. And if you subscribe to my Twitch channel right now with using a free Twitch Prime or a paid sub, you'll gain some additional benefits on my Discord too. Other than that, thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.